The DCA is committed to connecting art to the community, and one way we can do this is by partnering with other organizations. Self Esteem is an exhibit where we partnered with Hegira, a mental health agency, and we asked local high school and middle school students to create artwork centered around self-esteem, and we displayed that in our main gallery during May, a Mental Health Awareness Month.
So we are very excited to have partnered with the Downriver Council for the Arts to give our middle school and high school students an opportunity to express their views about their own self-esteem and self-esteem in general through their artwork. So this is a brand new endeavor. Hegira Health and the council worked for the last year on putting a project together. So the response from the community has been really amazing. I think the most amazing part is the response from the students and their interest, their talent, their amazing introspection as they talk and look at self-esteem.
This art is, the meaning is self-esteem, and it's a lady, she's looking in a mirror and she's experiencing how she really feels, probably on the inside, and how she sees herself. I think a lot of myself, because I think about myself a lot whenever I look in the mirror. It inspired me a lot to draw her and stuff, you know, looking in the mirror herself, seeing who she is.
I made this because I made a boogeyman because like it signifies like fear and like bad things that can happen in life, and I made a bed elevated like in the light area to show that it's gonna be okay and there's like better times coming and you'll find ways to protect yourself over time.
Having this live exhibit was very nerve-wracking, to say the least, and I was shaking the entire time, but I'm kind of happy because people got to see what I like to do.
What it was like being a model for this art exhibit, it was actually pretty exciting. Like all of the energy that I was feeling and like how it felt to have paint and everything be described in self-esteem was really amazing.
We don't really understand how much art can help us rise above things that we're going through, and these beautiful pieces of art are just wonderful examples of how these young people are using art to kind of get past some of the things that they are going through in our society today. So it's just wonderful to see the young people here and involved in all of that.
She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and then
we decided we'd do a community art project, and that's what's here behind me. So what we did was we chose a color palette, built some panels out of masonite and some furring strips, and then we just painted a nice pattern on there, and everyone is supposed to go up to it that is attending tonight, if they'd like to, and write something positive, inspiring, qualities about themselves that they think are positive. It's mostly to display positive images and words, and hopefully what we can do with this is use it for some other shows, and possibly even have it travel around Downriver to some of the maybe high schools or community centers, and have people draw or write things that are inspiring and positive.
So this is my painting. It says untitled, but the title that I had come up with was fragmented. So basically, it kind of represents that, like, the struggle with self-esteem that I know a lot of other people like live with. So I just kind of want to show support of that, and that if you struggle with self-esteem, like, you're not alone. And this kind of represents like the breakthrough that you can like overcome like self-esteem issues, and I just wanted to present that with this painting. So yeah.
So how we ended up with this event and this collaboration with the DCA was through a local connection in Wyandotte, actually somebody that I went to high school with, but also sits on the board of Henry Ford Hospital, put me together with another board member here at the DCA, and we started talking about what could we do to highlight mental health, especially with our youth, and have an event that gave our youth the ability to express how they feel about self-esteem via art. Because first of all, we know that our youth don't always express things in the traditional sit-down talk therapy way. And secondly, we thought, why not do it in a way that might bring a little more awareness to mental health, but also to the various ways that we can talk about our mental health.